and welcome to the Saturday Turkey Shoot 2022 sort of special. I think I've got Nathan's bit rate wrong. Either that or he's looking a bit thinner.
Can you do the same for me on what you've done?
Do you want me to do everyone? So we can all shed pounds. I just look at him now and I'm thinking, I watched the stream and then he's here and I'm thinking, I need to adjust him. I'll do it in a minute.
No, he's been ill, but it looks like he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight. I don't know why, looking at it. Anyway, good morning. Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to the Flory Models Turkey Shoot 2022. For the last 2 days, we've been busy building. I've got this far with my little Metropolis lady coming along, and the guys have been busy as well. We'll have a look at that. Matt's clearly been doing some after hours work on his because he's finished it.
He's finished it.
Not quite, no, not quite. But after watching that shower of rubbish yesterday, I came in here to do some painting. Yeah, let's leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave that. Won't talk about the football. Anyway, good, obviously, morning or afternoon or evening, quite frankly, wherever you are in the world, to the Flory family who are all in the Flory chat. Nice to see you all in there. And obviously, we are now live across the YouTube world as well. So we are down in there. So lots of people in YouTube chat as well. So YouTube chat is up and working along very nicely. Don't forget, we have got some specials that are going on at the moment as well. So just to start us off, we can have a quick look at Flory Model stuff. So if you go on the Flory Model site, I've got 25% off all washes, all pigments, and we got some discounts on the various bits down in here for aprons and t-shirts. I don't know why that isn't on sale. It should be. And we got the mouse mat sticker, card set, and all the rest of it is down in there as well. And there's a little something off of those sanders as well. All right, so that's down in there. And obviously we ship worldwide. PM, obviously they've got their big sale going on at the moment, which is 15% off all kits, which started at 1 minute to midnight, apparently. So that is up with you just down in there. Also, don't forget, you've got the special offers area. That is in there as well. So if you want to go off and get yourself any of your little bargains in there, and our ongoing, quite frankly, long-term 25% off sale. These are all brand new kits, is available as well. So 25% off all the kits that you can see down in this area, the specials one, and then 15% off all the other kits that are actually in the store as well. And don't forget, we've got all your paints, your sundries, your glues, your thinners, and everything else you could ever want just down in here. Just click on the icon and that'll take you off to that selected area. Brett over in the US, seeing as it is their weekend and while we're here, he's doing 10% off all Flory Models products as well. So if you want to get anything from him, you can do. That's going to run obviously until Sunday night as well on that one. So if you pop over to High Altitude Hobbies, you can get those deals down in there as well. So that's all of his bits. Yes, they all look very similar, the sites, because we all use the same system. So, yes, which I know does get very confusing for people because I normally get emails about vice versa and all the rest of it. So, but if you can check where it is and speak to that person accordingly. Anyway, how are we doing then, boys? Are we all good?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, all right.
Has it been going all right? Right, whilst you talk a sec, I'm just going to adjust Nathan on the fly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to squeeze him a little and then pull him apart.
Can I just say, because I've got YouTube on as well and I have my sound turned up, that's the first time I've ever heard the intro music.
Oh, right. See, there you go. It's good, isn't it?
For all these,
look, he can be fatter, wider. Look, I can put him weight on him.
Oh, no. Terrible, isn't it? Terrible.
What?
The intro music.
It's not. It's all right.
I'm only messing.
It's fine. Right, is that better, Nate? Do you feel a bit healthier now? That's it. He's a slight fellow anyway, let's face it. Unlike you're clearly the left hand of the screen, we're the heavyweight department. And the skinny running snakes, the little runner ducks on the other side. Look.
Like that.
Yeah, it's a wonder we're not tilting. I wonder if I could do that and we'll tilt us slightly. Anyway, we're all doing very well. So do we have a look-see where we're starting? Andy, do you want to show us what you've been up to?
Yeah, just change camera views. Fair, I was a bit like Matt, even realised he was on at the same time, but after watching England last night,
right.
Because these are all the brown bits. Oh, go on, Bennett. The camera's far too close now for this, isn't it?
It's all right. Maybe I've got you zoomed in. Hold on,
yeah.
I might be able to adjust you. I think I've got you zoomed in from yesterday. Hold on. There. Oh, no, that's it. Oh, perhaps you're not. Perhaps you're not. No, you are literally almost there.
These are all, as you're supposed to do it all on things sprayed properly, not on the sprue.
Mm-hmm.
And also more of them here, along with the Oh, Gordon Benham struggling with this. With all the Beskar armors all sprayed and more brown bits.
Yeah.
So then today's thing is to spray some more brown bits and some black bits.
So is the idea of using the old Tamiya's XF84, has that worked? Is it a good colour? Did it look all right?
That was absolutely fantastic, yeah. I did it straight on the plastic, I didn't bother priming it, so straight on the plastic, yeah. Yeah, it's a really nice brown. You don't actually think about it as being a brown, do you?
No, it's more of a brown than anything else, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but it was pretty much perfect colour, so yeah. I'm thinking of using that as the base colour and highlighting it a bit to do the other brown bits as well. Just lighting into a bit. Don't know what to light. What do you light in brown with? Buff.
Yeah, buff.
Flesh.
Yeah. Yes.
Like that.
Yeah, I might light it with a bit buff just to give it a
tan. Tan's a good one.
Yeah, just so it's got a slightly different hue to it, and spray the other brown bits because on the sprue they're very orangey brown. But now I'll mess around with them. And so the plan is to get everything sprayed, finished off today. So that tomorrow then is just going to be assembly and get it all together.
Cool. Very good. Excellent. Right. Okay. Nathan, how are we doing?
Not too bad. Let me switch over. So I didn't do anything last night. I'm working on this thing here. Classic G50. So I've just a few bits of filler needed, but I've rescribed it.
Yeah.
Put some extra panel lines in, but not all of them, to be honest. And then just to basically sort of build a cockpit. I'm not going to go mad with it, but just sort of boxing it off, and then so there's something in there. So the plan today is to get this together, ready for paint tomorrow, really. But it's only a little thing. I'm not going to go too far with it. But so I finished rescribing this morning. I can sort of finish the cockpit off and then build it today.
Cool.
Parts at all. So it's on 2 little sprues like that. Look.
Very nice.
That's it. Really, really simple little kit.
Cool. Coming along very, very nicely. Right. And Matt's going to be finished by 10:30, I think.
Oh, it's the right way round. No, when I'm looking at the screen,
Yes.
it's flipped the other way, but when you've just put me on, it's right way. Why is that? That's annoying.
There's usually a setting that you can flip it.
Anyway, let's super zoom in. There we go, look. I've even used the kit decals. I did do some masks. I will show you. Look, I was playing about this morning. Look, so I was cutting some masks out. But I thought, I'll give it a go because actually they look pre-weathered.
Yeah, it does.
So I need to, they're a bit worn and battered, but it's actually worked in my favour. And do you know what? They've gone down really well. I thought there'd be no glue left whatsoever, and they just peel off. So I'm going to put a coat of sealer on them. So gave it a coat of paint last night, satin varnish. Just playing about. Let's say after the football match, so we're pretty much good. I've got the wheels I've just painted one wheel, so I'm just gonna get the wheels painted on it, and then really it's going to be a bit of weathering. In fact, doors are done as well. So yeah,
very nice.
Very cool. Comes along actually.
So they're the original decals, aren't they? From the
from whenever this red boxing kit was made. But yeah, the yellow, the yellow white bits actually worked for me. So,
yeah, it does. It gives that sort of worn down look.
Yeah, bit of pre-weathering.
Yes.
Not that these would have been obviously heavily weathered, but do you know what I mean? It's it kind of fits with where I'm going with it. So all right so far. Gotta say, for the age of the kit and everything, it's all right. I'll paint obviously the details underneath because you can.
Yeah.
Jump far off, so I don't know why I'll get with that this morning. I've got the wheels to paint because these decals I've only done this morning, so I don't want to just rush them. So I might do something. I might dig something else. I might carry on with the Marauder or something just to let this settle and stuff. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Yeah.
Very good.
All
excellent.
Good.
Very nice. And me, I've been. Oh look, we're super wide zoom today. As I say, I've been on with. Oh, too close now. With Ha, which is all come together very, very nicely. No real problems. I say we did a bit of seam cleanup and stuff like that, and she's been sort of glued together now. There's a couple of areas that haven't been glued, but most of the important ones have been. So she's all looking very much the part now and technically ready for paint. So with paint for this one, I'm going to go with titanium from Extreme Metals. So I think that's probably about right. As I say, don't take any notice of that because when you go like that, Don't shake your paint. I hear half the crowd shouting. There you go. So she's going to be more of a silver than a gold, because I think we all agreed yesterday that actually she's more silver than gold. So that's the plan with that one. We've done all the lights yesterday, as you might remember. So those ones all been taken care. And then over in the spray booth, I have the base over there all ready to be painted as well, which apparently it's just black. So the actual writing on there, I don't know yet. I was either going to do it in a Posca pen or one of the gold pens or something else like that. I might try and do it or dry brush it. Not sure how we're going to go about that yet, because it's not quite deep enough or thick enough, I should say, to do it with sort of the roller technique and things like that. So I think it might be a case of colouring in. So if you remember my Battlestar Galactica, how I did that one for the base for that, very, very similar. So I've got that gold pen, so I might do it in that, or silver might be actually more appropriate. So that's the plan for me, is to crop on and get on with this one and get her pretty much all sorted. I don't know if we're going to worry about primer. I think we're going to have to, because Extreme Metals does prefer a primer coat, let's face it. It makes it a little bit more durable. So I think what we'll do, we'll coat a primer on her, get her in and sorted, and then we'll be good to go. But I'll show you all about that in the spray booth when we get going. But I have to say, it's a great kit. Went together. Once you clean it all up, fits extremely well. It was one of those ones. It looked a little bit old, and I remember like sprues, I've got rid of some now. But the sprues, they don't look much on the sprue. But once you clean up the parts, they're nice and crisp and sharp. And she does go together very, very well. So yeah, good job on that particular one. So yes. Are we excited today, everyone? Are we have plans to get it all sorted?
Yeah.
Which bit?
Well, getting completed. Then we can start something else tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Anyway, while we're all on,
yes,
there's a lot of chat on our chat about the announcements for the group build.
Yes, next year's group builds and things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we've come to a conclusion as a group. We're not saying it this weekend. We're going to wait till the 31st of December.
We're going to do a special.
We're going to do a New Year's Eve special announcement.
Are we now?
No.
Sorry.
Definitely not.
No.
No, don't panic. We will have the announcement. I think what we'll do is we'll do it this afternoon, yeah? At the top of the show.
I think tomorrow morning would be better.
Well, we can do both days. We can run through it twice. So I think we'll do it this afternoon, just to keep people going.
What
and
time?
Then we'll do it. I don't know.
You can't tell the time, otherwise I'll just come on for that.
We'll put it on at 59 minutes to 12.
Lost the wheels.
So, but yes, and it's all a mystery because I can't even remember what they were. So Nathan better send it over to me.
I was going to say exactly the same.
I was going to say it's got to be this afternoon because Nathan needs to send it to me so I can show it on the screen. Unless it's in our team area, is it?
It will be over lunch.
Oh, right. Okay, that's all right. So what we'll do, we'll get it all set up because I haven't got the information yet to be able to show you guys on screen. So we'll keep you hanging there. Don't panic, everyone. It'll be all right. But what we'll do is we'll put it on at the beginning of this afternoon's show. I think that's best. We'll do the quick run through and then we'll sort out that one.
In fact, you know what we could do? Because it's been so popular, we could do a pay-per-view.
Okay. Yes, we'll put it on a pay-per-view. It's going to appear on our other channels, on our other OnlyFans channel.
The pay-per-view channel.
Yes, that's it, and we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you're all doing very well at home. Everyone seems to be very good.
How's our American friends gone with their Thanksgiving weekends?
Yes,
or days
have you
or
had
whatever?
enough of turkey yet? That's the thing.
Yeah. Yes.
But yes, we do have a patrons channel. That's not a problem. We've got one of them. You can pop over to that one and sign up, and you can see it in there. Patreon do a new thing now where the videos can go directly to Patreon now. So we don't even have to use YouTube anymore. It's great.
Is there going to be more content on that next year?
What, on Patreon?
Yeah.
Clearly you don't go over there then, because everything we do here goes on Patreon as well.
Why do I need to go over to Patreon when I can do it off the site?
Well, yes, is what I'm saying, but you can do. If you want to do it off of Patreon, Patreon is a mirror of what we do here. So everything's on Patreon is on there as well. So it's all good. All the Americans are still in bed. That's a good point, Gordon. They probably are.
Really is, isn't it?
Well, they shouldn't be.
Yes.
They should be up watching us.
They should be. You would have thought.
What's going to miss the
They probably had enough watching the football last night as well.
Yeah, so they're going to come on and gloat.
Well,
about as much as we can.
yeah, exactly. Not a lot of gloating going off, is there?
I think we'll just gloss over that event for 90 minutes.
Let's just say the Welsh might be a bit quiet today.
Yeah. Don't annoy the Welsh. You know what it's like. They'll get upset.
Don't say anything until after Tuesday, Matt.
That's what I said about the Dutch dinner yesterday.
James says the UK's still in bed as well. Well, he was. Dennis is watching us and the football. That's what a lot of people were doing yesterday, I think. Did they win, the old Netherlands?
No, they drew.
They drew as well.
Yeah, 1-1.
There's a lot of draws and sort of funny turn-ups for this one, isn't it?
That was doing really well.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it?
Apart from Ecuador and... Was it Ecuador?
Ecuador played last night, the Dutch, and drew 1-1.
Didn't they win their first one?
Yeah, they beat Qatar, didn't they?
That was just nailed on certainty, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, Qatar are much cop, are they?
Yes, Gordon, we spoke about it at the top of the show, at the beginning of the show, that we have got a sale on this, up to 25% off at PM, 15% off all kits, and then obviously we've got a 25% section area. We've got a sales section as well to go off, have a look in there. Obviously, I'm doing 25% off all washes and pigments, so if you want to get in there, you can do. Plus, we've got all the other goodies as well. I've got to look at the polo shirts, which are just under stag, so I don't know why they're not on sale unless we've sold out, of course, which is a possibility. I'll check now.
They could have gone already.
Well, I know we sold a few yesterday. And yes, we do have them here. We don't have them made to order and sent out to you guys as well. It literally is all done. Where are we?
It's selling very well. But I will thing it for who has not seen it that we're now stuck in this book.
Yes, the Wild Weasel one. Let me put you on full screen, Matt. There we go.
So this Wild Weasel book, I've showed it past couple of days, but obviously if you're not tuned in, it's a nice book. It's a very nice, I'm not flicking through it again, but it's got all the wild weasels in and a bit of a walk around look, as you can see. So different aircraft, and then in the back is sort of different model kits that's been made up. That's actually quite nicely done, to be honest. I don't think they're bad build, so you can flick through and have a peruse. But yeah, and they're up in the new arrivals section.
We've sold 33.33333%.
I thought you were going to say we sold 33.3%.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
and then
how did you manage that?
The book, someone's going to be shortchanged.
Exactly. Somebody gets 4 pages of the book.
Yeah, and then coming soon, we're going to have this book. This is not with us yet, but we will be stocking this one as well. The VGF 35s, and I think there's going to be others in the series as well. So, yes, very, very nice. So I think somebody was asking about this book, but like I say, we've not got them yet. This was just a sample I picked up. I don't see somebody on Thursday when it went, so we give me that to show you. I'll take it in back at some point. But yeah, be all right now to have books. You never have enough books, can you?
No. Right, we're okay now. It's fine. It's up on the site. You can now go off and order the polo shirts, which are just £15. Plus your VAT where applicable. Which is a great photo, which when I took up, I did say I need to redo this. And probably iron it might help. But with the polo shirt.
You need a better coat hanger.
Yeah, I did say to Tams about modelling one for us. And to be honest, I won't say what she said back to me. But yes, so anyway, there's that one if you want to grab your one. So I've got all the size charts up for you and all the bits and pieces. So if you want to grab one of those, you can do now. Don't take any notice about the price. It's just because I've done it including VAT and out. But it's £15 plus VAT if you're in the UK. Obviously, there's no VAT if it goes outside the UK. So yes, you're all good down in there. But I don't know why that had stopped working, but it's sorted now. Cool. And so if anyone's got any questions, I will just say keep asking, because obviously we're not always looking at the screen if we're painting and bits and pieces like that, like the guys now are heads down and getting on with it. Yeah, just keep pinging away and all the rest of it. What we need is that system where people can pay to ask a question. We're missing the beat here.
Oh, that's what I done about your Patreon.
Oh no, that's separate. But so yes, that works quite well. We need that on. That way we'll see the question for longer.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do is get a quick coat of primer on this lot, and then we can sort out trying to get some titanium, because this can be drying, and by the end of the show I'm hopeful that we go through. So if I just switch it over here,
What are you priming in?
my usual, you know me, I'll be going with good old fashioned AK primer.
I'm surprised you ain't just going to aerosol it like I did.
To be honest, I haven't got any.
No.
I have used all my car aerosol ones already.
You got no Tamiya aerosol primer?
No, I thought I had some white actually, because I was going to do the water bomber in it, the CL215.
All right.
But yeah, I haven't actually got any.
Hmm.
Which is a bit of a shame, because I'm sure I had a can of it. Oh,
Yes, yes.
Somebody's having lunch, breakfast, or whatever she's doing.
Let me put our chat on, because I don't know why I'm watching us.
Whizzing
Oh,
here.
the Airfix would be great for that. What? For doing what? I've missed. Oh, look. It's got to be done, innit? What you all had for your breakfasts?
Oh yeah.
I've had toast with sausage and beans
Oh, very
out of
nice.
a tin. Out of a tin.
All right.
Cocoa Pops down here.
Cocoa pops there. That's something I've had for a while.
Just toast for me.
No, I had toast with bovril.
Toast with bovril.
Yep.
Oh.
Toast with marmalade.
Can't go wrong with a bit of bovril, bit of beef extract. I'll tell you what I did have the other night. I had a garlic bread with cheese pizza.
Yeah.
And it was eaten like neat salt. It was so strong, because obviously with my salt-free diet, that's the first time I've had anything that could contain salt properly. And I literally drunk about 4 pints of water. I had an incredible thirst afterwards. Now I know why they do the old salty trick in pubs.
Yeah, peanuts, yeah.
Because yeah, I just had incredible thirst, because I've had anything with proper salt in it for almost a year now. So
you don't half notice it when you do have something salty, because I don't really have it anyway on anything. But yeah, if you do eat something salty, bacon's probably the worst.
Yeah, I haven't had any of my favourite of the old pork scratchings for a year. My other half would kill me if I had that.
I've got salt on stuff, and it's like you said, you can tell, can't you?
Oh, sorry, I better answer it. Yes, we're alive.
You might have to get you some from the Naked Pig.
Still got to have vinegar on my chips though.
No.
Yeah, I must admit, I still have my vinegar, which is Matt's nemesis. If you ever want to get rid of him, just spray him with vinegar.
You don't even have to do
He'll
that.
melt.
Kryptonite. Matt, isn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, what prime was you using? Sorry, we digressed again.
I just loaded up with a little bit of the old AK microfiller primer, which, to be honest, I just like it because you just mix it and chuck it on. But like I've said, we found the key to this. It's called mixing it all the time, because it separates. And I think where people say about it's sticky is where it's separated.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Is Donny Airport shut?
Hey?
Is Donny Airport shut yet?
It's about to be, isn't it?
Don't know.
Because we gain a lot of aircraft over here. And I'm like wondering where they're actually going.
I don't know.
Do we know what's happening to the Vulcan yet?
No.
They just said they have options for it, don't they?
Or they're exploring options, or there is. I can't remember it.
Yeah, they've got a couple of options, but none of them are going to involve flying it, I don't think.
Because there was that thing where it was hoping to perhaps get a license just to fly it somewhere else, but I don't think that's good, because otherwise they've got to take it to pieces, and that's
the tricky bit, isn't it?
That's the tricky bit from what they're saying. Yeah, They're a big lump, aren't they? Let's be honest. Even in bits, it's going to be massive.
Right, guys, I'm just going to mute myself to the public. You guys have to put up with it. Just saying.
Right.
Get tractors off loud. So Chris has got a question. Can you thin extra thin acrylic paints with self-leveling thinners? I think you can, but you've got to keep thinning it and thinning it and thinning it. And probably thin it a little bit more than... Yeah, I think Phil did it with the Red Arrows Hawk he did.
Yeah, it didn't really work, did it?
I don't think it's fantastic.
He made it work.
I think it was really glumpy at first, and you have to just keep thinning it and thinning it till it just breaks it down. So, I don't know. Never tried it, so I don't know if that's going to work or not. That's Phil when he comes back on. What he did. Krista said pancakes with chocolate. Very nice. What time is it where you are, Clint? Oh, 9:30 p.m. All right, okay. I can see why you're having beer and pizza then. Fair play. Nice, Mike said peppered steak. Nice. How's all your builds going? I think we should go and have a look. See what's happening in the build section. See if anybody's finished. Find it. No reveals yet.
Yeah, a bit early for that, maybe.
Well, we started on Thursday. You know what some people are like. They get cracked on, don't they?
Yeah.
So, did you see Tim's building the old... I think it's Tim, is it? Yeah, Tim's building the old Airfix Harrier, the original GR3. Which includes paint and a really great brush. No wonder it was reduced to $4.99. Has anyone been to Aldi's yet, clearing up the Airfix kits?
If you missed the deal at Aldi, Lidl have got them as well now.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
What have you been?
No, I mean, I've been the past 2 years and I've still not built the ones I bought the past 2 years.
I'm just wondering what they've got. Which kit?
Basically got Spitfire, Smith, Jet Provost.
They always have, what, the red one?
Yeah, I think they've got Mary Rose in one of them.
Oh, usual then. Nothing's changed.
Lidl's got the better selection because I think they've got the Willys Jeep.
All right, okay.
So yeah, the standard sort of Series 1 stuff.
Yeah.
So they've picked quite good kits actually, to be fair, because they're all new tools.
So how many 109s you got?
Few.
A few.
Dozen Jet Provost still, I think.
That Jet Provost is a brilliant little kit.
Yeah.
It really is a good kit. Especially when you've got some nice decal options like I have.
Yeah.
He ought to keep that in grey, his lady.
Yeah.
How much flash is on that kit then, Nave?
Well, not too bad actually. The worst bit is all the scratches. Flash-wise, there's no flash at all really. Tiny bit here and there. I've seen more flash on brand new kits, to be honest.
Yeah. Did you see that Baltimore that somebody's put up, the old Novo kit?
So,
Oh god, yeah, the seat marks in the tail was just on a different level.
Oh, terrible, wasn't it?
It got to be worth a lot, yeah, and there was a lot of flash to clean off, but
you know what? I think there's a bit of rescribing, and you could do a lot with it without too much effort, to be honest.
yeah.
Just doing like I'm not really watching it, but yeah, cute little aeroplane.
They're sticking the pilot in it.
Oh, I can't do people. The pilot's not too bad.
What is it, the standard Airfix
Yeah,
RAF pilot?
got a slight air of Japanese about it, if I'm being honest.
Or is he the Axis pilot then?
Yeah, I'm literally doing just like, this is no way accurate, but I think once you look for a tiny little hole,
How did you get your measurements for your bulkhead?
one of those contour things.
Show us.
So that's the bulkhead there. It's like,
Where'd you get that from?
oh, I've had this for years. The art shop. Like, what do they call it? Contour gauge or something?
Need one of them.
Shove it in and
So
Yeah.
put it down on some plastic card then.
do that. So you get your gate on.
And do as a demo. Because I need to learn scratch building. I've just got no. Do you know what does me with scratch building?
Yeah.
Is actually getting the right scale. Does that make sense?
Depending if you scratch build properly or you scratch build.
Well, I know. Even to some sort of scale. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But once you got,
It's like the dark arts to me.
once you got your shape like that,
So what do you do? Just trace it or cut it out?
I just roughly trace it like that. It's a bit sort of jaggedy.
Right.
That, and you'll get your shape. A few passes, and then just tidy it up.
So that gauge thing don't move then when you butt up to it. Don't slide back on itself, right?
No.
All right. Okay.
Then I've just a bit, and I've roughly got. It's not as rough as toast, that, isn't it? But I've roughly got the shape then. That's it. Well, there's a bit of resistance in it. This one's really work on that.
You could cut dado rails and skirting with that.
Well, that's what it is, isn't it? The feeler gauge for it. They do a plastic version of that as well.
I've seen the advert on YouTube where the thing you did. You got one of them, Phil?
No. I used to have the plastic one, but to be honest, it's not very good. The teeth are too big. That's better. It's got finer teeth.
Yeah.
I used to have a plastic one, and the teeth were a lot thicker than that.
They're about 1 mil, so it's approximate, but that's all I did is to get that shape there.
Yeah.
Just to do that, and then you just tidy it up a little bit, and job's a good one. I'll eject a pin in the seat now.
Right, okay.
Cockpit done. Just need to do an instrument panel.
Geo4 says, from Australia, where can you buy Flory washes from here in Australia? Unfortunately, we don't. We don't have a Australian distributor purely because of the shipping cost. It's probably, I know it doesn't seem it, but like on a sale like we've got on at the moment with 25% off, that'll pay for your postage. It's just shipping stuff is just so expensive. And obviously, if we was to send like an order out to Australia, yeah, I hate to think how much that would cost, but you'd be running into the thousands. Because wash is very heavy, being a liquid, it's a nightmare to ship it.
Yeah. Just answer Scott has asked me about the Land Rover Wimic thing. No, it's a good kit. No, it's typical hobby boss. It just goes together. Yeah, bit of clean up obviously on the mold seams and stuff. But no,
with your Wimic, I was thinking about that. You could put my MRAP with it.
Yeah.
Like they've just met up.
What, on a date?
Well, clearly, like you do in Mosul or wherever you've set that for a night out on the town, as it was back then.
Going for a windy drive.
So
anyway, we need to show the sink marks on the Novo kit from yesterday.
Hold on, I'll see if I can find it.
Because we could do with having a run round of where people are with the bills.
I'll tell you, we will do that now. Let me refresh it and we'll have a quick look whilst we're all in. Right, okay, so here we go. Obviously, guys, if you're looking for it, put it in the Turkey Shoot area on the forum. For people who don't know, this is our forum, all right? So 70-second hobby boss. This is that easy kit. I would say it's that easy. Doing a great job. There we go. For the Vlommen boss, isn't it?
Vlommen boss? No, is it? No, it's ankle, isn't it?
Ankle.
Salamander, isn't it? Sorry, wrong one. Salamander, that's the thing.
That's later on.
Yes. Very nice. Coming together. Let's hope it's got enough weight. That was the thing yesterday, but it turns out it has a nice little bit of scratch building look. We've got a little bit of an instrument combing going fitted. Nice little bit of work down in there. Cockpit painted up.
We'll do when my computer catches up with itself.
Oh, are you still in go slow mode?
Well, I'll just watch it off yours. It's quicker.
Engine. Sorry, giant photos.
So I say we can see them.
Well, yeah, you can definitely see them.
That's all right.
Coming together really nice. Yeah, that's it. Bit of filler in there.
Yeah.
And you're good to go. Okay. Oh, right. This is the Gordon.
It's the Gordon.
The Gordon. Gordon.
The cauldron.
Cauldron.
However you pronounce it.
Yes. It's French.
French racer.
Yes. Very nice.
You ought to do it in Renault colours.
Yeah. What colour's Renault?
What do you mean what colours? Oh, Alpine.
Oh,
Alpine's
right.
French, isn't it? Like a Formula One.
Yes.
Renault were yellow and white, weren't they?
Yeah. No, I meant Alpine. That's what I meant. You know
Greaves working on, obviously, this is the ICM Big 29, Ghost of Kiev.
It's coming together, isn't it?
Coming together. Very nice. There we go. Look, cockpit on. Master ready to go.
Masked up.
Very nice.
Yeah, cool.
Into primer.
Primer. It'll be done today.
Yeah, that's it. Get that digi camo on. You'll be laughing.
Digi camo, yeah, by lunch. And you'll be finished.
Very good. Excellent. Keep going. And we have Warhammer. Oh, that's the tank, isn't it? There we go. Oh, look, he's obviously a Citadel fan. He's got all the tools.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Oh, look, I remember them. Just saying.
What, sanding sticks or instructions?
No, the sanding sticks.
No. I've got
gone, but not forgotten.
I've got a drawer full. I'm all right.
He's got a drawer full of seconds. Coming along very nicely. Nice detail on them. I'll have to give them a go one day. I've never done that type of thing.
This is the Harrier.
Oh, yeah. Look, this is the proper Harrier. Don't know this new tooled rubbish.
Yeah, Nathan, this is what you need to be building.
Yeah, Nate, this is what you need. Look, a few clamps, piece of cake.
There's
Bend it to shape.
There is a limit, and that's on the wrong side of it.
Well, look, Tim's doing a great job on that. Keep going, Tim. You're doing absolutely fantastic job.
Hold on. Before you move on, I need to ask Nathan something. So, Nathan, sea Harriers.
Yes.
Eskies, Fajimis, or extra kits?
Oh, jeez. Of that choice?
Christ,
Wait.
not extra kits. That's awful. The canopy doesn't fit.
Which one, Nath? Which one would you go for?
Go for the Esky one every time.
Have you ever built the Fujimi one?
No. But the Esky one is absolutely bob-on accurate. It just needs a decent cockpit.
So you ever built the extra kit one?
I've got it, but I'm never building it. Don't fit, does it?
So is this an opal, this thing? But they can't call it an opal.
No, I think it's a Ford.
Is it?
I think it is. I think it's a
Yeah,
license.
they did do Ford, licensed Fords, didn't they? At the beginning?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, clearly that must have been at the beginning of the war.
Oh no, well they're the patent and licensing to build them, so it could be. I don't know now. You've said that it's
don't
not
know.
an Opel because they just did.
I was just trying to work out because they call it a German truck, so I'm assuming they're
Yeah.
skirting around what it actually is.
Yeah. I've got a feeling that could be the Ford version, but could be wrong.
Mhm.
Don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, this is the 2012 Reeboks by Rebel. So I don't know who did the original then.
ICM.
Was it ICM? No, right.
ICM.
There we go. Got the bed. Nice detail, actually. Looks quite crisp.
It's ICM. Yeah.
ICM. They're like Ron Seal. Does exactly what it says on the box.
Yeah.
Okay, the YF-23, the Widowmaker. Oh, look, there we go. Oh, it's going to be in flight as well. So you don't have to worry about nose weight, because clearly I didn't put enough in mine. So there we go. Wheel wells all fitted in there. Very nice. It amazes me with this kit, because obviously, let's face it, it's a few years old now. But actually, it's really complex, but they sort of nailed it. You haven't got like typical like big seam lines running down here from the injection molded process and that. And it's quite complex the way they get all the lumps and bumps, but it looks good. So yes, very nice. That is the only drawback though, is putting the wings on because of the seam lines down the wings. Because if I remember rightly, it didn't fit very well when I did mine. So yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Get the filler in. It is the filler queen for that. Here we go. Clear parts. Very nice. Well done. Coming together
So was
very,
any
very nicely.
prototypes of that built?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it went into testing and stuff, and then
It did.
obviously
It went
got
up against
rejected.
the YF-22.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. So is there any still in museums or anything?
Yeah. They're in museums.
Right,
I think there's two. If I remember rightly, there's two. I think there's one at this the big Air and Space Museum in the US. They've got one, and I can't remember where the other one was, but I think there was two prototypes made. There was two prototypes of each, and I don't think it ever crashed. So,
no, okay.
So yes, still think it's the best looking one of the pair. Right, okay.
Oh,
this is Peter with his
figure.
figure.
He's got
Nice.
a driver.
He's got him on his drill. He's going to spin him round.
Yeah.
Quick way of priming. Look at the figures. Look at the flash round them. They look like they've got the ready Brett glow.
You should paint them like that. That'd be brilliant.
There's the
Back
man
to the
digging the
70s.
hole.
Hey. That's a good idea for a costume.
What? Have you seen that when they do it? They go out, you look in Vegas and that, and everyone goes out as Green Army soldiers.
Yeah, because that's like Toy Story, isn't it? I think that's amazing. But even with the things on the feet.
Yeah, that's it. They've got the
Stand.
boots. There we go. Matilda. Very nice. Coming together.
Come on, all right, isn't it?
Yeah, very
Like
nice.
I say, with the tracks being mostly covered up, you kind of get away with that.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, the old Airfix tracks are awful, let's be honest. There's no skirting around it. I think
I'll tell you what's a beautiful kit of that is the 72nd Fujimi one.
Yeah.
I've built that, and that is actually a little gem of a kit. I was that impressed with it. I went off and built the Tamiya one afterwards, the 35th one, because it was new then. And as I say, I still think the 72nd Fujimi one's nicer. It's a little gem, absolute gem. It's tiny, as you can see. There's not much to it because of the scale, but it is an absolute gem of a kit. It's very sharp.
I think most of their armour kits are pretty good, aren't they? On the Fujimi one, 76 scale.
I think they may be 76, yeah.
I think it's Asagawa's was 72nd. Are you sure we're on an Asagawa one?
No, because I did a commission for Fujimi for the Nuremberg Toy Fair.
Yeah.
So I did that, the Tiger. There's a couple other ones I did. Can't remember what they were now, but yeah.
Ooh. Nathan, look away.
Don't look, Nath. Someone's going to complete theirs.
That one's rescribed. It's cheating.
Is it? Only just.
Is it?
To call that rescribing, I think it's more akin to sort of faint marks.
I'm still waiting for Airfix to announce one in the new year.
Did you get the bits on the wings on that one?
Hey, look, it looks like I've rescribed that before it's even touched it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a bit crude, isn't it?
That's a very organic scribing that's the tooling from.
So what's the original kit? Is that the old frog one?
Probably so, yeah.
Oh, look at the pilot detail.
Oh,
Wow, this is almost as good as that other one.
So you were doing the Airfix one, weren't you, Nave?
No, I've got the Nova one. It's still
I
there.
can't work out if he's got his hand to his mouth or that's his oxygen tube to his mask.
I mean, it's not even vaguely. It's not even vaguely human shaped, is it?
I tell you what, he looks like he's wearing a wingsuit, so he can fly his way out of it.
That's not good in any way you look at it, is it?
No,
there's nothing.
No, that's basic of basic. I can't work out why the eyebrows. What is that?
That's his goggles.
Oh my lord!
Radiation victim. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's what he looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, from
Anyway.
a distance, it doesn't look too bad. So
What?
yes,
What, from a different country?
yes, definitely.
Deckles look all right.
There you go, Stuart. We tip our hat to you for doing this one.
Yeah, well done, Stuart. Give
Well
it a
done.
go.
I know we said about having fun and a giggle,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah.
look,
Absolutely.
the wheel wells don't fit. The doors,
Imagine my surprise.
mind you, to be honest, they're probably like that on the real thing.
Yeah. I'm not. No. Yeah.
Are you not tempted, Nath?
No.
Suddenly bring yours out for tomorrow to finish it off. Well done, Stuart. Good job on that one, and we love it when people tackle. Oh, here it
Here
is.
we go.
Right,
Nathan,
hold on. Let's
got to
go
look
back
at
and
this.
show you the worst. There we go.
Look at that.
There it is. So for everybody, especially you lot in YouTube, because you know you're all moan all the time, and you complain about sink marks on kits. That's nothing on this one. Just, I want you all to save this photo, right? And then just keep it on your desk. And every time you think you've got a sink mark, look at this.
I'll tell you what, that's everybody else is like, look at our sink marks, hold my beer. Isn't it?
Yeah,
And-
it
and
is.
the
That is
flash.
probably the worst sink mark I think I've seen. But what's funny, it's got an ejector pin in the middle of it, which it means it's holding it up. If it didn't have the ejector pin, it'd just be a massive swimming pool.
Crater.
Might as well start from scratch.
So, yes.
I
That's a
think
classic kit, that
I
is.
can't wait. I can't wait to see this one finished because
Well, this is it.
You know.
Oh,
Oh,
look,
look.
we're going to do the old CA glue and the old talc trick. I think that's probably your best bet on
look
that.
at that. Perfect.
Look. Perfect.
Brilliant.
See? Absolutely.
Under there is some ailerons.
I'll tell you what, quick pro tip for you. Not that I'm a pro, clearly, but you see these little white dots in here? It's purely where you haven't mixed the talc with the CA glue enough. You need to really, really mix it up properly. And that'll stop that happening, because all that is tiny little balls of talc, and then when you sand it, they sort of dry out and flick around a bit. But that's literally all it is. And I used to get that all the time. It annoyed the arse off me too. And then it was one of those like, what's going on? And then if you have a proper look at it, you can see it as it dries. But when it's wet and you've mixed it up, it's very hard to see them. But literally, if you just mix it up a little bit more, you'll stop that from happening. So,
There you
yes. There we
Phil's
go.
top tip for the day.
Top tip, mix your CA filler well. There we go. Engines look good. Very nice. Well done, Clive. Doing a great job on that one. Keep going, sir. We don our hat to
This
you.
is definitely in the spirit.
Oh, yeah. We know, the whole thing of this was build a crap kit, but yeah. Okay, Nick's working on the old Space 1999. All the cage work. Very nice. Got the engines. Has John still got his, or did he sell his? The big one? Because he's got the 48 scale one, hasn't he?
Which one?
The Space
Oh
1999.
no, he's still got that. He's not selling that. No,
Oh,
he's
right.
he's not getting rid of that. It's not in the cull.
Oh, right. Fair enough. I might have took it off his hands if it was.
No, he might sell it you.
Oh, right. Yeah, but don't tell him, though, because
Wait till
otherwise
he's
it'll be
halfway
like
through
the
his bathroom
Harrier.
and trying to wait till he's halfway through his bathroom and needs to pay for it. He might.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
Does anyone know a builder around Taunton who can do some work for our friend?
He needs some tanking doing.
He does, desperately.
Desperately needs some tanking doing.
Okay, Mark is working on the Tamiya 48 scale Raiden.
Oh, that's got red panel lines in it. I think. That's a proper early kit of theirs.
Early kit. Oh, look, my green did that once. Went a bit, totally, because you haven't used it for a couple of years. It totally separates. You get this yellow oil off the top. Yeah, that's proper early Tamiya, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice. Coming together. Well done, Mark. Good job. Where are we? Oh, the 6-wheeler. Only because I can't pronounce what it is. Oh, look, figure. Crikey. That's a peaky hat.
It's a peaky blinder.
They're not bad figures, are they?
Wheels.
No, they're all right. So, no, like I say, it's all right kit. It's a good, decent kit. So,
there we go.
I can tell it's based on a lorry.
Yeah.
Originally. Do you know what I mean? A lorry
was gonna
chassis
say.
and then just stick an armoured sort of body on it.
Body on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Keep going, guys. They're all doing a fantastic job here. Shelf of Doom Land Rover. Oh, look. It's the Pink Panther.
Great kit. I'll tell you something. I'm going to revisit that kit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I don't know
the
if the Italeri version of it or the Tamiya one, but I am because I really enjoyed that, and you can get a nice head-on extra fret for it. And I think Black Dog do all the stowage and upgrades and stuff. And yeah, it's one of them I want to tackle again because I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Anyway, coming along very nicely. You say it's the Shelf of Doom kit, so we've been working on this one. He's carrying on. Oh, look, is that a Dusker on top?
Yeah, he's making a technical, isn't he?
Yeah, he got a technical out of that. Looks very nice, actually. Very good. Cool.
Yeah, look, there's the picture, look.
There's the picture of it.
I bet that's stable.
Yeah. Yeah, on a Lanny. Yeah, you fire one shot, the recoil is like 30 degrees.
Just see it tipping up.
Yes. I know the Dusker's got that design in it because the shells eject from the bottom and it's supposed to limit recoil, but I don't think that's even going to work on that.
So the shells eject literally on your feet.
Yeah, it fires
and
them
then
downwards.
Ricochet into your shins and your knees and your...
Yeah, they bounce up in your face.
Yeah, that's really safe. That's a really good design.
Well, the idea thinking to it is that the recoil goes down and back, so it doesn't throw it, because obviously it's their version of a 50 cal.
Yeah.
The Russian version of a 50, but I think the bullets are different. But it ejects downwards on those ones.
The bolt's not attached to the gun, though, when you cock it.
Yeah.
It's a separate bolt. You have to push the bolt in, pull it back, and then take the bolt out.
Well, you fired one of them?
No, I've seen one quite a few times, but never fired one. Fired pretty much everything else, but not one of them. But if you lose the bolt, you can't cock it. That's what you
actually got. I must admit, I fired one of those many years ago in a different life. But yeah, the cocking handle is a separate item. So if you lose it, you can't fire it.
No.
So it's like brilliant, good Russian design.
Hey, so is that like your car keys?
Yeah, basically, if you haven't got your car keys, you can't shoot it because the cocking bolt literally goes in the hole and then you pull it back, and then you have to push it forward and then you take the bolt out because you can't fire it with it in.
Could you imagine if you there's a crew on you and it's like, well, who's got the bolt? Well, I thought you had it. No, I thought
you had it last.
Well, I ain't got it, so who had it last? I don't know. And by that time, you've been overrun by your enemy. That's really good thinking. God.
I'll tell you the funniest thing was though is obviously they are fitted to quite a few helicopters in that part of the world, and you imagine you drop it at the door.
Yeah. If I out,
can you go back and get it?
Yeah.
Anyway, a couple of frightenings.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice frightening.
Very, very nice. Coming on very nicely there on that one, Derek. Good job.
How many of them you got left, Nathan?
I don't know. I've not got many left now. I think I've got about 2.
Is that all?
Yeah. Proper hammers and lightning there.
We got the Vlorman boss. Oh, there we go.
Bit of filler required.
Bit of filler down in there. Oh, might need a bit of filler on the wing joins and the thing. Has it got a jet engine as well as the prop then?
God knows.
Because is that a jet on the bottom then?
Does look like a Jumo engine, doesn't it?
It does a little bit, yeah.
This is another aeroplane designed by a 6-year-old.
I know, we saved money, we just put one engine on it. We can't afford to build a whole plane, so we'll build half of one. Okay, Supermarine. Oh, look, Stranmar.
You can't build that.
Eh?
You can't build that.
Mm.
You need to send it to me.
A Stranmar, look.
That's a great kit.
I haven't seen that kit for absolute ever.
Yeah, that is a fantastic.
Michael's tackling this old gem.
That's up there with my Privateer and a few others of the old Matchbox range. That is.
I was going to say it's probably the same age, isn't it?
Yeah, they're proper. It's a proper gem of a kit though, and obviously only one still.
That's it. No painting required either because it's 3-colour kit.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh look, 1978.
Is that when it was? That was golden age of Matchbox.
Definitely.
We need a Matchbox group build.
Oh God.
Don't be like that, Nathan.
Problem is that when you do that, Peter Oxley just winces.
Peter loves it. He's got loads to do. Is he in
Very
chat
good.
today?
Excellent. Keep going with that one. That's very good there, Michael. Nice to see the classics.
No, Nigel, not Matchbox March. We're not doing Matchbox blooming March. We're doing Matchbox March till December.
Speak of the devil, look, here's his rocket.
Who's Rocket?
I'm disappointed he's not building a bloody Matchbox kit. Peter.
Yeah, where is he in chat? He needs a bit of a telling off because
He's in YouTube. He's gone over there today.
So why have you not building a Matchbox kit?
Yeah, why, all of this and he doesn't even building a Matchbox kit. He's building a Tackham V2.
Come on. Have a word for yourself.
Give him a slap. Okay, we've also got here is Jeff, and he's working on the TIE Fighter. This is that well-known scale of 1 to 121 scale. How did they get to that?
Oh, that's big then.
Yeah, this is one of those foil ones I was talking about. They come in a bag. They're actually not bad.
Is that Darth Vader?
That's Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, yes.
No, I'm going to ban the sprue shot.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Is that Vader, is it?
Yeah, that's Vader. But he is tiddly because he's 1 to 121st scale.
That's just tiny.
He is tiny. Oh, they are tiny, but actually they're not bad kits. For the money, I think they're really, really nice.
Are they snap fit?
Yeah, basically.
Sort of.
They're supposed to be click fit kits. So, yeah, personally, I've always glued them, but they are good for an hour's build. And you're good to go. Right. Peter is working on. Obviously, he's doing 2 of the what are they called again? Chieftains. Yes. There we go. Into paint. Here we go. Out of paint. So we're doing 1 in sandy colour. And 1 in the green. Oh, wheels. Wheels. More wheels. Tracks. Tracks. Tracks on. Tracks off. Tracks on.
Tracks off. Because glue's failed.
Yeah, that's it. No, it looks very nice actually. I like it with the old the red one bits on there. Makes it pop a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. Good kits they are, aren't they? Good old classic Tamiya's.
Oh yeah. It's a good job we haven't got that as a group builder, Sig, have we?
What's that?
Classic Tamiya kits.
No, that's not on the list.
Well, yeah, but they don't know. That could have been a tease. Where are we? Okay, Italary, MiG-15. This is the Dragon Reeboks by Italary. Oh, look, all in there. Oh, it's come together really nice, actually.
You ever built that kit, Nate?
Dog.
Not.
Does Dog have a name?
A 1-to-1 scale dog is something I've not built yet.
No, I meant the old Dragon F-15.
No, I haven't actually.
Because really, you'd build the Eddard one now, wouldn't you? Or even the Airfix one. But
yeah.
I have to say, Breeze or Weasel does exactly the same as Lolo. If you get the camera out, you go, look, puts his ears back, looks like, what you're going to do? Hit me? Brilliant. The only way you get around that is get a biscuit. It's fine. Then you can get the cutest look. But yes, very cool. Good job. Oh, might have a bit more. A little bit more. No.
Fancy building that kit, actually. Just look.
Okay. The Dornier 217.
Oh, how's that coming along? Because I've got
nice detailed photo instructions. Look, got the things.
Yeah, I tell you, I think you could get them historical upgrades. You get a little book with it. Don't know what I did with the one off my Dornier 24. I don't know if I still got it or not, but yes, interesting.
Jeff says, so this is supposedly a click fit, those kits, but it needs a sniff of glue. That's where you're going wrong. Stop sniffing the glue.
Yes, to stop sniffing glue.
It's a great fit.
What was your statement a couple of weeks ago, Nave?
What's that?
About that kit thing.
Strong panel line.
Strong panel lines.
Strong panel lines. Yeah, I'm going to be using that in my review next time I get one like that.
You have to
panel
write.
lines are a little bit strong.
Yeah.
Ross, obviously, he's doing his. It's the IC Titan, isn't it? Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, ICBM. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Here we go. Very nice. Coming together. Good job you painted it in black. Best way. If you're ever going to paint it white big, do it black first. Gives you such a better finish of colour. Solidness to it. Makes it look like it's a lump. Warhammer vehicle. Oh, another one by Ian.
What's that?
It's looks like an APC type thing.
I bet they've got one of them outside Games Workshop in Nottingham.
Mm.
I don't know if they've still got it there or not now.
No, I think they have.
Have they?
I don't think so. Not 100%, but I think they have.
Mm-hmm. What were they called? The ones they fitted to Shermans in for going around France?
The hedgerow cutter thing.
Yeah, they had a name though, didn't they?
The bocage thing is.
I can't remember what they called them there. They had a name though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you go around France, you can find them lying in fields still, where they took them off the Shermans when they were clear of all of that, and then but they're still there now. I saw a program on it once.
A Cullen, is it?
A what?
A Cullen?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Somebody's put up a Cullen.
Mm.
Oh, Cullen hedgerow cutters, apparently.
Yeah. Cool. A bit of filler? No, good job. Coming along very, very nicely. Right, okay, Matchbox. What we do, guys, we'll just do down to this page and then later on we'll come back and finish off everyone else. Otherwise, we're going to be spending forever going through this lot. Nick says, just got back from Thanksgiving after an 8-hour drive with the family.
Round the corner then for you lot.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you're in America, that's literally over the road.
That's like Land's End to John O'Groats, isn't it?
That's it.
On a good day.
Yeah, it depends if you're driving.
Oh, yeah, true.
You think on a good run I can do here to Doncaster in 4.5 hours?
There's not.
That's a long way.
There's not many places you won't get to in this country in 8 hours, is there?
No. Well, I did Perth, Scotland, to home, and that was 7 hours.
That's most of it.
But I did have a couple of breaks.
I bet we could get from here to Paris in 8 hours.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
How far do you reckon in 8 hours you could get into Europe? Germany? Or is that's a bit of a stretch in it because France is pretty big in it.
Yeah, you get into Belgium.
Mind you, if you go through the Netherlands into Germany, you could go that way.
Yeah. Because for us to get up to Dover from here is about 5.5 hours. But
I'm obviously deleting the channel here. If you could actually just physically drive, without having to cross the water.
Well, if you just got straight on a train and then off at the other end.
Yeah, no, I'm just physically thinking if you could drive from here, so I could drive to Hull, which would then I'll be into like France then. No one, I think. Would I be further up? I always get thingied where we are on a map.
Geography was never a strong point.
Yeah, I just wonder how far you could get actually. Like obviously with the size of the states and like an 8-hour drive for us, where we would end up in whichever bit of Europe. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Look, Nick's done some great work here. The scratch build in the cockpit because he's got some harnesses in there. Bits and pieces coming together. Nice, very nice. Looking very, very good.
Another classic kit. I wonder why AFX never did a voodoo. Because they did a lot of the other stuff, didn't they?
Yes.
Mind you saying that, they didn't really think any of the 100 series, did they? I think they only did an F105.
Yeah, they didn't do much in that sort of.
They didn't, did they? They didn't do Super Sabres and they didn't do darts and daggers and stuff, did they? So, Here
we go. She's out of primer. Oh. Look, I wasn't too bad with those eyes. She's not quite got lazy eyes. Hold on, I'll go full screen. Look.
I know they're pretty good then.
That's actually not bad.
That is good. Aren't they painted blue in real thing?
I think they were like whitey blue, very, very, very pale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very,
Blue.
Excuse me, blue. Yeah, looks all right though.
Yes.
Why has it got big holes in the front?
She's got bits that are going to go on. I've got these little bits to add yet, but
Oh,
I'll do that afterwards because I'm going to have to polish her. Clearly,
Right.
Polish her nose. So
thought
I
you
thought
were gonna
I'll add all the little bits
I
afterwards.
thought you was going to polish some out then. I'm glad you're on camera.
Well, this is it. I wasn't going to go there because
Yeah.
that was on the other shows where we're not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Follow along for the tutorial on
That
polishing.
would look a bit odd.
Yes. So yes, we've got her feet done.
It's a pretty good kit though, isn't it?
See what's going in here. No, don't think it's that way. Must be the other way. Not unless she's got her feet on back to front, but she's a robot, so they could do it that way. It's not as good as your one, Matt, about if our knees bent the other way.
Well, you know.
You're not going to live that one down. Because the more I thought about it afterwards, and I had to tell people clearly, they were like, well, how would you do such and such? I'm like, I don't know. He said it, not me.
But it's got me thinking. I bet Tams was like, what are you going on about?
Yeah, probably. But Matt did come up with a classic yesterday show saying about, wouldn't it be good if our knees went the other way? So I said, what, like a camel? And we were pointing out you wouldn't be able to quite, like, driving a car might be difficult. Yeah. And, you know, sitting down.
Sitting down. Yeah, it has got its flaws. I'll give you that.
Yes. Was this the girl for the inspiration for C-3PO? Obviously, we've been working on this last couple of days. We're actually thinking pretty much all of sci-fi world in general was inspired in something from the film Metropolis.
iRobot,
because if you take her face off, she's literally got iRobot behind it. So, yeah. Anything at all, it seems to be that this was the mother, if you like. There's a complete thing to this. Go off and have a look on the old interweb about it. If you put in Metropolis, you'll see all about it. It's a 1927 film, and it sort of inspired everything to do with sci-fi to this day.
And unfortunately, that kit sold out.
Yes, unfortunately, yes, she has all gone.
And I don't know if we're going to see it again or not for a while. From talking to the importer, it's been really, really popular. But it looks good. It's a good standalone, isn't it?
Yes.
It's going to be one of them if you don't build it. You know, in a few years' time, remember like the old Alien dropship and stuff?
Yeah.
From Halcyon, was it, the company? God, they'd be fetching stupid money.
Oh, they do.
They'd be like uber rare.
Very, very rare.
But get it built because it'll look better built than sat in a box doing this.
Yes. Of course it will. It'll be fine. So, yes. Krista mentioned about this embossed writing down here for the Metropolis. And I think he might have a point about sanding it back. So if I was to paint it first gold, for instance, a couple of coats of clear on top of it to seal it, and then because it's black, the entire chair and everything's going to be black. And, you know, so that way you got a nice contrast with her colours to it. And then obviously sand it back afterwards.
It's not a bad idea, that.
Which might be easier because actually some of that is very delicate in the writing. So trying to get that with the pen will be a little bit of a nightmare. But so I did it with the pen system for the Battlestar Galactica, which is upstairs now, but the embossed one for the stand for it, and it came out really nice. The only thing I find with buffables, classic example, because I've got it on my NASA plaque up here for the giant space shuttle, it's faded off. The buffables over time have literally faded to nothing. So, but anyway, by sealing it in, that should stop all of that. So, yes, good stuff. What primer was that, Phil? That was... Oh, I'll put the lid on, actually. You just reminded me. That was this.
AK's Finest.
AK's Finest Microfiller Primer. So, yeah. It's number AK758. But obviously, they also do it in white and black. So... But, like, I'll say it again, because I'll say it till I blue in the face, because we've had lots of people say about it's tacky to the touch. So when you hold items, it's really sticky. I still maintain it's because it's not thoroughly mixed. And trust me, I am the worst one, as you all know. I just grab it, give it a shake, chuck it in the airbrush, and away you go. It needs to be mixed. You need to get the, well, I don't know what it would be. What's the pigmenty stuff in paint, Matt?
Pigment. It is pigment. It's the binder, really, I reckon.
The binder or whatever it is that sinks to the bottom. Because I think what happens is if you don't mix it every time and you just take the sort of, the thicker stuff goes down the bottom, the wet, oily stuff's at the top. That oily stuff is the one that's going to cause problems. Speaking of which, has Nate got a problem with his airbrush there?
He's gone quiet.
I think he's trying to spray, but not a lot's happening. Well, he's got his nozzle stuck. Is it stuck on there?
Yeah.
Oh. Stick it in a little bit of Selly Thinners. Oh, you got it.
Got it. I think I forgot to clean it.
Oh.
Be all
Have
right.
you got a reamer?
It'll be fine. I'll just get a little bit of extra. What?
I was going to say, if you haven't got a reamer, just put a wooden cocktail stick in there with a bit of thinners on it.
Yeah. Be right. No need to panic.
Fine. Yeah, so that's the secret to this primer. Mix, 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 mix. And even if you've got it sat in your colour cup and you're not actually doing anything with it, again, and then if you're going to start to use it 10 minutes later, mix, 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 then spray it. Otherwise, this stuff, it does tend to be really tacky, because I've had it happen to me.
This is the old pre-Telford panic build sort of mode. When you forget
Right.
your airbrush. It's just oopsie daisies. It's like what I'm spraying the lightning. Do you know what this is? Flipping extra acrylics.
I tell you what, that stuff goes like chuffing concrete, doesn't it? I had the white yesterday that I was playing with, and I left it in one of these.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'll just wash it out, get some water on it, wash it out. Bloody hell, no, it was proper solid. I had to peel it out. It don't have to go hard when it dries.
I
didn't realise.
I don't remember having trouble with rub through with it or handling and stuff.
No, I didn't realise it went that sort of solid, to be honest.
Well, it does, because clearly you should see what's around the cap.
Well, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with them, but
Did a bit of post shading with extra acrylics on my lightning, and that's what's done to me. In there, haven't I? Nice. So would we thin extra acrylics with was it rapid?
leveling thinner.
Oh, you can do, but you have to thin it to an inch of its life.
That
Because
was
what happens is, as soon as you put lacquer thinners in extra acrylics, it thickens. So you need to then thin it more to break that, and then it turns back into a nice liquid. But at that point, it's incredibly thin. But it does dry incredibly quick. Personally, I'm going to hold judgment until I can get hold of some 3rd gen acrylic thinners and give it a whirl. Bearing in mind, I've only got one colour of that.
What, extra acrylics?
Yeah, because I sold them all about 10 years ago.
What you got left?
I have got a colour of Red Arrows Red.
Oh, is that the one you've got still?
Yeah, which isn't actually Red Arrows Red. It's not right.
I thought that was the only one that was right.
No, I don't think it is, because I tried to use it and it's too orangey. It's more like fire engine orange red rather
You're
than
using Tamiya on that.
Yeah, that's what happened. I was drunk. I was a little bit drunk, and with Mr. Marcus Jellyman was staying here, and we came down the next day, and it was like, I don't think that's right. And we'd had a few drinks during the day and thought, do you know what, we'll respray it. And it was one of those where I was absolutely blotto at that point, and came down the next morning, and it looked perfect. But I couldn't tell you how much I didn't put Tamiya red in it, So...
Right, go mute myself.
No, Paul, I will never dump my airbrush. I can't hand paint anything. I am absolutely terrible. I have not an artistic bone in my body. Oh, hopefully we're still online, everyone.
Why, we crashed?
I don't know. I've just got a thing saying we're offline. Now it's saying we're online. And now it's having a think. I don't know if anyone in live chat, are we still live? Apparently we've come back. Did we go offline then for a bit? Because I just had a thing saying we're offline.
Talking to ourselves as usual.
No, it's fine.
I've got the YouTube running on the other screen and didn't notice it.
Yeah, no, I had a thing saying we're offline with a line through it, but then it said reconnecting. Oh, right, okay, still here. That's all right.
No,
No lag. There you go. Cool. That's all right. Panic over. I thought we'd lost everything as always. So, yes. So, I think what we could do is we could probably get on and paint the bottom of this and the chair.
What you painting the chair
This
in that in?
afternoon, I think, well, I've got some LP and I've got a load of XF85 on LP1. I don't think we'll just do it black. We'll mess around with it a bit.
Yeah.
And I think we'll dry brush it, the seat a little bit.
Dry brushing, that's the
Dry
concept.
brushing with oils, that's the thing. That's like, changed my life, that did.
I think I'm going to do a bit of dry brushing on this because there's a bit of detail that will benefit from a bit of dry brushing, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. David says that he uses for the... Oh no, I might be thingy here. Sorry. That's obviously what happened. My chat disconnected, the YouTube chat. It says you are disconnected. Wait while we try and reconnect you. That's obviously what it was. It was the chat disconnected. Then it says successfully connected back to chat. Weirdly. It's cut off me chat thing. So if you said something in YouTube land, then say again. Right. LP5's a bit industrial, I think.
That would actually look pretty good. You know, if you did it in Tamiya gloss black and then dry brushed it with some metallics, you know, like buffer boot.
Yeah.
You've thrown.
Sharp.
That'd look quite good.
Right, just see how much gloss black we've actually got. We're all watching you currently, Matt, in close-up mode.
Doing what? Just painting?
Whatever you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up. Anything that's raised, I'm painting.
The photos I've seen of the original film, I think it was matte black.
I could do it in sepia. Do you know what? I've got about 4 paint things here of gloss black, and all of them are empty. Why do I keep empty blacks? I do. Seriously, why am I keeping bottles empty black?
Yeah, because that's thinking you've got some when you haven't.
Yeah, false sense of humour. Luckily, I've got down in here. I think I've got a brand new LP1 anyway. Nope. No, we don't have a brand new LP1. It might not be gloss black, everyone. Right, hold on. Just going to disconnect me here a sec.
Connected here.
It's all right. Luckily, I've got a box. And in the box, we have one left.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's that, X1?
X1. We've got a bit left in there. We've got a bit in here. Right. Okay. That'll do. Let's get back over here. Wonder how John's getting on
Busy.
in his
Probably.
backlog that he caused himself.
Yeah, probably very busy. Hey, actually, I bet he's not that busy because he ain't sorted it, have they?
Are they not?
No, because no. Well, if they've all been on strike,
Yeah.
there's nobody there to sort nobody to pick up, and then nobody to sort it. So he's delivery, so he's the last in the line. So he ain't gonna have out to do, is he?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Bring him up, Phil. See what he's doing.
Yeah, get him on. Where are you? We could see Postman Pat as he's out in the sticks in Somerset delivering. We'll come along with him.
Sat in a lay-by doing note.
No, he'll be in some farmer's place having his brunch.
Yeah, probably.
Nice gloss black. Right. Let's stick some light in there. Because that's pretty thin anyway. Oop. Stick a bit of thinners in that. Mix. Okay, right, there's that. Right, what I'll do, I'll just mute me sound for the viewers at home so I don't deafen you with extractors.
Oh, do you know this? Hold on, Phil. We've had a question.
Yeah.
Somebody's put it in the Thursday show thing.
Mm-hmm.
Aftermarket landing gear struts for the 35th MI-17-8. That kit you've got.
Yeah.
You cannot find any here in Australia.
I don't know who does them now.
I don't know either.
I don't know if SAC do a set, but again, I'm not a massively fan of theirs because they're quite soft metal anyway, and it's a big helicopter to be on white metal legs if they're soft. I don't know what the main gear is actually like for it. I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I didn't either, but I don't know.
But again, I haven't really gone through the kit yet. I've got loads of bits for it because Matt keeps sending me this stuff for it. But I haven't actually got the kit out and been right the way through it to see what it's like. But it's quite big and beefy on the 17. So I would have thought it probably would have been all right. I wasn't planning on changing mine, put it like that. I was just going to, go for it anyway. So
you just wing it.
Yeah.
And hope it didn't collapse.
I don't think it will. I think it's quite strong. It's quite a big thing on the MI-17, so that would have been transferred into it. It's not dainty at all, the gear on those.
No.
What I'd like to do is arm it and stick rocket pods on the side and that, but I don't know who does an aftermarket weapon set for it.
I thought Res Kits did it.
Did they? What, the actual bracing system and all the pylons for it?
Somebody does it, I'm sure they do.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to have a look. Have a look-see.
I'll have a look for you.
Hmm.
Somebody does it, I'm sure they do. Because there's loads of stuff come out for it pretty recent. You know, because you've had that a long time, haven't you? Hold on, I will have a look for you. It could be Res Kit, I can't remember. Which one is it, an MI8 or 17?
MI8 or 17. Don't forget, an MI8 means it's Russian, it's home.
Yeah, no.
17 means it's an export. It's the same thing, though.
It's when you do it on the search engine, it comes up. So,
yeah.
Mass set you've got, done you that now?
Yeah, I've got the armour for it.
I'm sure somebody did the rocket for us. Profi Modeler. That's who does a load of stuff.
Right.
All right. Hold on. What's that? The rocket designed to it right. A BD3 57 KRV racks.
Yeah.
Me note to you, does it? ResKit do the racks, but I don't think they do the bracing. And ResKit do a set of wheels. Profi Modeler do some blades. That's fuel extension. I don't know what that is. FOD covers. Then engine exhausts. Tow bar. Crane. Profi Modeler do quite a bit of stuff for that.
I'll have to have a look at that one.
You've got flare dispensers.
Yeah.
Again, that's Profi Modeler.
Because actually what I'd like to do is arm it all up and do it as Ukrainian.
Canopy armor.
I've got that.
Yeah.
I've got all the front end armor for it.
They do a rotor head upgrade for it.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And then, because I got you the collect decals, didn't I?
Yes.
The 3D printed ones.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I get you the stencils?
No.
Oh, you need them. Bergamot, the stencil set. Don't look like you can get the racks, but you can't get the things to do it.
Don't know. I'll have to have a look. Just a quick one there for Rob. He was asking about, he had a membership a couple of years ago. How does he bring it back? If you try and log in as you normally did, if you're still on the system, it will come up and say, would you like to subscribe monthly or yearly? Do an annually one where you save yourself a bit of money. You can do it that way. If it doesn't, shoot me a message at sales@florymodels.co.uk and I'll send you the link over for it and you go again. Or you can just join up through Patreon. Just pop over to Flory Models over at Patreon and you can do it that way, which gets you instant access into all the videos. And then I'll send you the link over to get you into the forum. You can do it both ways. It's very straightforward. They're all talking food now.
Oh, is it
lunchtime?
No, it's only past. I'm not hungry. Guess what's just arrived?
What?
The Viper.
Oh.
The MLU NATO Viper. The one with the... Ooh, so they'll be coming in for next week then. Because we've got a pre-order up, haven't we? I don't know where the US one is. That's not in there yet. But the NATO one is. Nathan, do you want one?
Yeah.
The NATO one you want, don't you?
Yeah, I want to do the Dutch one next, I think.
Are you putting some fancy tail art on it?
Yeah, I've got a set of, I think, Dirty Diana or something like that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, and you need one to review, don't you, Phil? Yeah.
Well, that's Phil. I'm not going to do it anytime soon.
So you want me to... Oh, right, yeah, because if I send it to Phil, we'll be seeing you in a few weeks anyway, won't we? So you can pick it up then.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Nathan, I've got a load of thingy as well. You better bring the big car, mate. That's all I'm saying. Don't come in the Fiat.
Okay.
So, just our membership, like I said, the Kinetic F16A, the NATO one. So you can do Belgium, Norwegian, Dutch, and what's the other one you can do? Danish one, and obviously you can get other decals as well, is now out. So if you want one, get your name down and we'll get them in for next week.
I saw it at Telford, it looks.
I've muted him. Can you still hear me?
I can.
What was you saying? Because he was just noisy.
So you can do Portugal as well. It's got the option to do the Portuguese stuff.
Oh, I was just looking on the box top. It's just got them four, but yeah, I presume you can get other.
It's nice. It's a lovely looking kit. I
saw
it. It did look very nice. And yeah, I mean, the old Kinetic one was a bit of a swine to build. But this one looks much better. By all accounts.
Good. Yeah, that's it's out.
Yeah.
So you coming to Matt's then, Nathan, at Doncaster DN?
Right.
What, on the old party? Yeah. That's it.
Party in the park.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like I'm going to be picking up a ton of kits, doesn't it?
There's a few bits for you to collect. Yeah.
I need to refund your postage because I've not sent the. Also, I didn't do postage for the drill because I thought they were going to go with the.
Yeah.
Ooh, what was it? Tornado, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Then Matt said don't do it because he needed to send you some other stuff anyway. But
Well, you said you were coming over, didn't you? So
Yeah. It'll all work out in the end.
you will. You'll get them all. You always do.
so before we get an email from you moaning where's Mickey?
Yeah, we'll blame John.
6 months ago, haven't I?
Oh, yeah, I need to put my brake extractor on. I need to do some spraying of snow.
Another one. God, you're all abandoning us.
Mr. Surfacer 1000, it's killing me.
Is it a bit potent?
Yeah, I wasn't going to bother priming them, but some bits of the brown that I need to do are vinyl.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
So I've got to prime them. So if I prime them, I might as well prime the rest of the bits as well. So they're all end up the same colour-ish. Yeah, it's a bit... yeah, I'll back in a minute.
Okay.
Tell you what, it's a handy coincidence that cockpit green works for Italian stuff as well.
Yeah, so you could do Japanese, Italian, RAF.
Why did they paint cockpits green?
Soothing colour. I don't know.
Why not grey or something? Why did they all seem to go for like a primer that was green? Must be some
Got to
reason.
be a reason behind it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Some theory.
Someone on the chat, come on, why are cockpits green back in the war? It's not like one Air Force did it, quite a few did. Right, this is a good fitting kit unless you start scratch building cockpit stuff.
It's anti-corrosion paint are always green.
Right, is there a chemical reason then? No, there you go.
Must be.
Every day's a school day. So that's optimistic, isn't it? Anti-corrosion paint on World War II aircraft. Be around long enough to rust.
Excuse me. Right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Could have just done them in Red Ox, couldn't they?
Probably.
How's it going anyway? Is it...
But it's a lovely little kit. I mean, it reminds me of like a Polycarpov that I've built. I mean, I've made a bit of a fit issue because I have sort of scratch built a cockpit in here.
Yeah.
But if I hadn't have done that, I think the fit would have been perfect. 1967 kit, I think.
Is that when it first tool?
I think so.
I don't know when this thing is from, the old emergency set. I'm not really checked on scale, mate.
For £7, and you get a decent decal sheet, I'll argue.
That's the thing, in it. A decent decal sheet
That's,
adds a lot to a kit.
Yeah. And you only got one decal option, admittedly, but...
Trouble is with decals is obviously because it comes with like 5 or 6 schemes on it. Are you going to build 5 or 6 of the same plane?
Not. You could do a lot more with this. I've just whacked in something approximate.
Yeah.
If you muted me, you lot, they have. That's it. There's me talking to myself.
Yeah, we muted you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Everyone else could hear me, but you guys couldn't.
It's like you've stuck your head out of a 747. That's how loud it is.
Yeah, well, they didn't have that problem. Just you lot.
That was like so funny.
I couldn't hear myself drilling. We were just saying about cockpit green and why a lot of cockpits were green. Anti-corrosion, they're saying.
Yeah, and it was anti-glare as well, wasn't it? So the sunlight, obviously, from when they're flying up in the sky, it wasn't reflecting off the interior.
Is that what it was?
Apparently, that's why there was like a matte
Why didn't
green.
they paint in black then?
Yeah, but that can reflect as well a little bit. I know the bombers were done like it, so they didn't show up or reflect anything.
Post-war were painted black. They're the jets, weren't they? Like the Hunter and Lightning.
Well, yeah, all of the early jets were.
All the early jets were black, weren't they?
Still always think it's funny with the Russian stuff, though, isn't it?
Turquoise.
You know?
Turquoise.
Was it? Isn't it? Is it export stuff's turquoise and their own stuff's like a blue? And that's because after lots of scientific research, they found out that they were the most relaxing colours. As the pilot's bricking it, trying to fly these things. If you've ever looked inside of a Cold War jet Russian aircraft, you'll know what I mean. It's just a massive dials and gauges, and none of them make sense, and none of them are all in order.
Right, I'm just going to stick some US Navy seatbelts in this now.
Do it.
Wow. Will you be able to see all this detail?
100% not, but...
It's the size of a pea in there.
You can see the seat.
Oh dear.
It's the closest I've got to Italian seatbelts, so it'll be read.
What Tamiya tape?
Well, I've got these like photo etch things lying around, so I might as well use these. Do that. I'm not worrying too much about accuracy today.
No. It's all about the fun.
Yes, 420 scale models. He was saying that the green was to do with anti sort of glare and stuff as well. That he says about wouldn't black stand out on the sky for daytime bombers and fighters maybe. I don't know. I think the worst one though is a Sea Vixen. If you're a navigator on a Sea Vixen, it's totally black inside that cockpit, and the only window you've got is a very small one, literally the size of your hand, on the side, and obviously one above your head. But you're in this pit of black darkness, and you've got no forward visibility at all on an aircraft carrier. That's got to be the ultimate nightmare place to be.
Can't be very nice, can it?
It's got to be horrible in there.
Yeah.
When you're in it for a few hours.
Yeah, that's it. Floating around a ship in the weather.
Yes, there's got to be nicer places to be.
And the pilot's there next to him going, oh, it's lovely up here. Water, old boy.
Perhaps yesterday, you know, like a rally driver.
Yeah.
With the guy, the navigator. Perhaps it's the other way around with the pilot explaining where they are and what they're doing. Well, there's a lot of sea.
Yes, that's it. There's lots of sea.
Perhaps they thought, well, that is a good point. If they're out over the sea, not a lot to see anyway.
Well, true. Perhaps that's what they were looking at. Yeah, there you go. We'll be in a navigator on the PR9 on the Canberra, because that's only got the window above your head and a little one to the side as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not going to be good.
Nice. The life of adventure, it said in the advert.
Is that what it was? At least you don't have to worry about anything until the pilot suddenly goes, ah! I wonder how many of them did that as a joke. Started going, oh my God! What?
They're professionals. They wouldn't do such a thing.
Oh, of course not. No, definitely not.
This is the Royal Navy you're on about.
Senior service.
Yeah, exactly. These people are full-on professionals.
You'd swear you'd seen UFOs and all sorts. The guy wouldn't be able to say it, would he?
Good, yeah. Periscopes and daylight indicators. What's that all about? Is that what they had?
That's what they used to nickname them, I think.
It's got to be a bit like, I don't know, I won't like it. Would you? Where you can't see what's happening?
No, I like to see what's good, what you're about to fly into.
I mean, like that. Yeah. You know, if he banks left and right pretty sharp, you know what I mean? You have to give warning.
Yeah. Brace yourself.
Yeah. How's the lady doing then?
She's just drying off. Won't spray her till this afternoon until she's totally dry, but she is dry, and obviously you can see she's turned out all right. She's very nice and smooth.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do her shoulders. I won't do the obvious because that's where the other hand is. So, so yes. No, she's all right. Does I have the helmet?
Put a helmet on.
There you go, helmet on.
What's a helmet in aid of?
Well, I think it just protects the back of her head because she has a sort of forward head and a
Oh,
rear
right, okay.
head that.
All right, yeah.
Again, she looks a bit spooky without the front one. She looks like iRobot.
Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Not much features there, is there? It's good moulding, though, isn't it?
It is actually. As I say, by the time you cleaned her up and everything, she's all right. She goes together very well.
If you could get the back of her head on.
There you go.
It was...
No, that's a bit wonky. Hold on. Why is her head wonky?
Because that's not straight at all.
Oh no, it's all right. It's her face wasn't straight. There you go.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, he's all right.
It is, isn't it? It's really
Got a
good.
good bum. It's fine.
She won't be like out of place in the Star Wars universe still, would
No,
it?
definitely. Yeah, you could put her in a bar in Mos Eisley and she'd look right just the part.
Yeah. Good, yeah.
As I say, she's got all these attachments. She's got various things that are going to clip onto her and go round. There's various things down in here and so forth and so on. So,
Yeah. Hey, Pandy's
again-
talking. Hey, Pandy's talking because he's muted.
have you muted him as well?
No, he's muted himself.
Oh, right, okay.
I've got a compressor going, extractor going.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's all right. You got a silent compressor. It's fine.
And I've turned my sound right up so I can still listen to you.
Oh, Ross gets it. Ross has spammed the chat room.
Hey, what?
What was that going to be a picture of?
Oh, no, he spammed it.
Mind you, you say about the being cramped in a PR9. How many did we fit into a normal Canberra when we all got in it that time?
5.
5 of us in a Canberra. That was cosy.
It was a bit tight.
It was tight.
It was fine.
I must admit, I didn't know until we got into that it had 3 seats in the back. We were like the limousine version of a Canberra. Well, I don't know what version it was, but there's 3 seats in the back. Then you had a pilot seat and technically the navigator one down the front. We were all in there.
There's a lot going on in it. If you that.
But I just didn't realise I had 3 seats behind the pilot going across. It was like, wow, this is cosy. This is nice. Could get used to this.
Yeah.
At least with the TSR2, you're just sat behind the pilot and you've got windows to the sides. And
Plus
you can
as well,
see in
hey.
front as well through the clusters, like a Phantom.
Plus, as well, it never seen service.
Well, yeah.
So it's irrelevant, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's very true. Nobody ever went that far, and it probably only went for about an hour tops somewhere.
Yeah. But I need some cardboard. Do you know why I need cardboard?
I don't know. Going to be doing oils.
Yes. I am going to be doing some oil work, so I need to get them bled off, if you want to call it that. Don't have many.
I don't know where that photo of us all is, with us all in the cockpit of that Canberra. I have to find that. That was a good picture, that was.
God, that was a good few years ago now.
Yeah.
As long as you haven't got a video of us all trying to get out of it.
Well, all coming out backwards. It was like being born.
Yeah. Should do Alvington again.
Yes, we will.
Been there for a good few years. When's the last time you went to Alvington, Nate?
Well, I've not been there in it. Oh God, long time. A couple of summer, pre-pandemic now, definitely. I wonder if much has changed.
Alfonso says that green is preferable to black or grey, as under heavy workloads, green seems to be best for higher brain function. There we go.
When you said they chose the colour for it to make them more relaxed, wouldn't they better have been choosing something like red or something to make them up for it?
Agree. More aggressive. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. You're chilled out when you're in your MiG-21, don't you? Go for a Sunday drive.
They're saying about, obviously, with the turrets on World War II aircraft. I think the worst one's the B-17, isn't it? That's proper squeezed in that.
The underneath one.
Yeah. So there you are with literally, like, what is it, 0.4 mil aluminium between you and it. No parachute.
Not a place you want to be, that one, is it?
No.
Definitely drew the short straw then, fella.
I think that was down to height, weren't it?
Yeah, the one that put the 6 foot lads in there.
Yeah, I think I would have got away with not being in there because I'd be too tall. I don't think you could get me in there. I don't fold up that well.
To be fair, back in 1940s, I'd have been too tall as well. So I'm happy.
That's where you need your knees to go the other way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'll let them drain. Are we going to do a few more of the build threads for 10 minutes before we wrap up till this afternoon? Let's see where everybody's at.
Darth Muzzer says, "Hey Phil, have you given Andor a watch yet?" Yes, I have, but I haven't watched the final episode yet. I'm going to watch that tonight because we've been doing this for the last couple of days and no chance to catch up with that yet.
Oh look, apparently ball turret gunners had to be 5'9" or shorter. Well, it's good job I'm above that then.
5'9".
5'9". I thought you had to be shorter than that, to be honest. My massive 6'2" frame would never get in there then.
You stood on a box again.
got my high heels on.
Okay, right. Let's have a continue round the forum.
Yes.
Go back. So where were we? We were over to here. Right. Okay, so that one I think we've seen. Have we seen the Baltimore? Yeah, we did. We just seen that.
Oh, yeah, but it's refreshed.
I know, but if ever, should we start again? I don't know. What do you want to do? Because
it depends if it's comments or actual.
That some of these have moved now because they've obviously been shifted down. There we go. F109. That's where we're to. That's it. Because the others have dropped down a bit. Okay. Kenneth is working on the Hurricane.
The Pegasus Hurricane.
Little Pegasus Hurricane. All a little bit of chippy work. There we go. Very nice work on the prop and spinners. Very nice. Nice little detail painting. Oh, harnesses. Very nice. A bit of a wash in there.
Lovely brown styrene.
Yes. Curry, last night's curry styrene. Oh my God, bloody friction clamps again. Very nice. Nice. Cool. Right, okay, so that's that one. Oh, the jumbo.
How's
With the
that
Sherman.
mean?
Oh, a little bit of plastic guard on the underside.
Oh God, yeah, because that's the thing you want. It's that early, isn't it? Like a remote one.
Yeah. And obviously we've got a little bit more on the front edge.
Unless there's up armour in it.
Yeah, that's it. It's going to stick a load more
Bit of
armour
add-on
on it.
armour.
Yeah. There we go. Fair enough. Bit of texture. Sanded in. Got extra slab of armour on there. Good job. Coming along very nicely. Lancaster, old tooling. Oh, that's proper old tooling, that is.
Vintage. Look at that boxing.
There we go.
Wow.
Don't see many of them built anymore.
No. Yeah, I thought they'd gone away, those had.
God, I remember that as a kid.
Yeah.
Building that when I was a kid.
Weren't much choice there, was there, to be honest?
Was that version 1 of it then? Because they've done like 3 versions now, haven't they? They did this one, then they did a later one, and obviously the new tool one.
I have no idea what version that is. That's a early boxing, is it?
I think that's the first Lancaster they did, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice though. Very good. Nice to see
I
these
reckon-
old builds.
I reckon Airfix will do a Sterling next year.
You reckon?
No.
No.
But they might do. Be nice. They've got to do that or a Halifax, haven't they? They've got to do one of the heavies to go with the blank.
Yes. Stephen, obviously still working on the Sea Dart Seawolf system.
How's that getting on?
Very nice. Coming together. Very nice. Okay, and Hobbycraft.
Oh, there's
Famous
that 109.
109. Oh, look.
Oh,
Bit of a
God.
chop
The early 109s.
going in. Get the front on. Got the radiator in there. Good point. That is a little bit of a step. Oh, wow. That's quite tooling and a half, isn't it? Is it like that on both sides? Very nice.
It's getting there with it, though, eh?
It is coming together, isn't it? It's nice to see you guys tackling the real
Shockers.
We've started a movement.
dregs. It
Started
is.
a movement. We have.
Very nice. Got a hot rod coming down the line. Hopefully we'll see more of that later on. And Tamiya, Mustang. All the instrument panels in.
Ooh,
Very nice. Nice
Good, isn't it?
interior.
don't forget the radiator.
Yeah, don't forget the radiator because only idiots forget about them. Is he still muted?
Yeah, look at him. No need for that. A bit rude.
Is he doing funny hand gestures?
He might be.
Bit of a. I tell you what, I don't know what you've done there because I've built that kit many times. I've never had a gap there. I can honestly say wing alignment on them is usually pretty darn good. So I don't know quite what's gone on in that bit. I can see what you're trying to do is push it down and squeeze it in, but then you might get the old dihedral round the wrong way by pushing them. So I don't know what's happened there.
Don't mention dihedral.
Yes. Or hurricanes.
Yeah, in the same sentence.
Right. Tomahawk. I think I just missed one then. I have to go back. Oh, there we go. Tomahawk. So that's the interior walls being fitted to the fuselage halves. That's the cockpit all ready to go. Bit of a wash in there. Very nice.
Good detail, isn't it?
Well, look, it's got
Camera.
the camera. Got the camera. Nice detail work with the camera.
I didn't know it came with that in the kit.
No. Okay.
Why they've never done no other versions?
Hmm. Yeah, they haven't, have they? They've sort of
No.
stopped with that one.
Well, a bad version, but yeah.
Sandtrooper?
Oh, Sandtrooper, sorry.
Sorry, who was this? This is Darren. Oh, nice.
I built a Stormtrooper and that just, yeah. They're good, aren't they? They're just
I've done them all, haven't I? That's the thing. I've got
you
them
can just
all
sit
up there.
there and just clip them together.
Clip
They're
them
brilliant.
together. Yeah, no, they are good. Very nice. Yes, I've
And
got.
nice to sit on work
Yeah.
desk.
Yes. I must admit, I've got all the troopers done now. Sherman.
How's the Firefly going?
How's the Firefly doing? Yes. Okay, this is Tim's. Getting there. Bit of Lincoln length tracks. Very nice. That's where we're to. And what I'll do, I'll jump round to the beginning in a minute.
Yeah.
Where we're Sherman. The Corsair, the old Tamiya 72nd one. Cockpit. Got a little bit of PVA in there for the dials. Nice. Very nice. Engine. Sections. All ready for primer. Good job. Nice. Keep him coming. Another P40. Oh, this is Nigel's.
How's that coming along? Cause
That's got a few fit issues.
Do you reckon?
Jesus, look at the filler on the top. Nigel, you could thin that out a bit. It doesn't need to be that thick. You'll find it will dry quicker.
You don't trowel it on.
Trowel it on. Leave it on. If I, yeah, I'm sure that just needs a little bit of fit issues. Bit of flash. Nah, fine. Pinning. Then it got any locating things?
Obviously not. If you're pinning
It's
it.
just going to pin it. Fair enough. There you go. Look. Get that filler in there.
Looks like one.
Yeah, I was going to say. Very nice. Good job, Nigel. Keep going. And oh, look, Captain Scarlet.
Oh yeah.
Whose kit's that? That
Am I?
is
Am
the-
I?
Oh yeah, the Amaya.
Yeah, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, I probably just butchered that. Apologies, everyone.
Captain Scarlet. Right there. What scale is it?
Doesn't say. You got a scale? No, it doesn't say. Do, 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 do. Very nice. That's a bit bad. Crush his face. Very nice. You get a little car as well.
Oh, did you get the what do they call them cars and it?
Oh, God knows.
Like a pursuit
The
vehicle.
Mr. Wrong.
Yeah, it's a pursuit vehicle, wasn't it? It was called something. It was an acronym. Everything was an acronym in that program, wasn't it? Oh, Alfonso's got a question. Nathan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
When was the TARDIS introduced onto the Tornado?
Oh God. Don't know. RAF's not my speciality.
Yeah, if it was a German Tornado. Be there.
We have. I was talking at Telford. We've got a member he was a navigator for about 15, 20 years. I mean, he was like, he knows it backwards. So, TARDIS pod. Have a look. 2008-ish. It always seems to be about 2008-ish.
I thought this was a Doctor Who episode I'd missed or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's not pronounced TARDIS, is it?
It's the TARDIS thing is like the cockpit, like the iPads at the back.
Yeah. But it's an acronym, isn't it? It's target something or other, blah blah blah, and all of that, isn't it? I think.
Advanced Radar Display and Information System.
Ah, there you go.
2004 year of manufacture. Yeah.
Who's trying to start a
Who's
car?
starting a car?
I don't know. Somebody...
Is someone stealing your car, Andy?
no, that's not my car.
I was going to say, that's a bit rough.
The Civic might be old, but it's not.
It's not a diesel.
In fact, I'll shut the window because now I've finished spraying. I can pull my hose back in.
There you go. A Spectrum Pursuit Vehicle it is. An SPV.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave's Hunter is in Praga. Fuel tank's done. Bit of pre-shading. Oh, look, camo's on. Nice. Very nice. Coming together very nicely.
Yeah, coming along nice.
That's that does.
Very nice. Yeah, cool. Oh, look, everyone's really pushing forward to these. The Golden Vaisselle. There you go. It's my best French.
Fluent.
I tell you what, you'd never know, would you?
You wouldn't know.
The native, I swear.
Like a true Parisian.
The Universal Carrier. Oh, tracks. There he is. Very nice. Got the number plates on.
It's like me speaking French to the Indian call centre.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
that's
don't know what I was saying, and they definitely didn't know what I was saying. So,
Okay.
Oh, look, he's got a 24 scale GR3 there,
Yeah,
which is
but
actually just the GR1 kit, but you have to chop the front off.
yeah, but that's not the one you want.
No, it's not the one I want.
He wants a Sea Harrier. That's it. We need to make a
No.
vote.
In the middle
No,
of the picture.
there's no Sea Harrier there
There
at all.
is.
No,
There is.
Look, he's got Typhoons as well.
Oh no, there is. I've just seen. Go back up.
No, we don't need to go there.
Andy, get that up. Share screen, Andy, and get that back up.
Okay, Clint's turret. Look, we got gone in with a little bit of the old. I assume that's the old. What do you call it? Set. What are they called? AK. Motley sets.
Marbling set, is it? Or...
Marbling set. What they call it?
Yeah, it's some stencil, isn't it?
Yes. And we've got the actual base. Got a bit of planking going down in there. There we go. Oh, there we go. Some of the details of the kit. There we go.
Oh, nice into that when it's done.
Very nice.
Yeah, different.
It is. That's why I'm looking forward to doing Takamon when that other one comes out. I quite fancy having a go at that. That does look nice. There we go.
Look at that.
Very precision.
Yeah. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yes, unlike how I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's how you should
there
do
as well.
it, and then I'll show you how to do it.
Got a
Looks like
router
he's got
as well,
router as well, yeah. Perhaps he's going to edge it. So it all blends in.
See, this is far too professional for us.
I was going to say, that's not what we do here, clearly.
The only people who do that is Nathan or John.
Yeah, definitely.
We
That's
just
not
wing
how
it.
we do things here. We just wing it. Where are we? Subaru. A Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Tamiya's one. This is by Simon. Very nice. Scooby. There we go. Full interior. Roll cage all in. All the bits. Wheels. Body work done. Nice. Coming along very nicely on that one. Well done. Who else have we got? Shelf of Doom. Oh, it's a Land Rover. Have we got any more? There we go. Just coming along. Oh, look. He's got a pencil. Oh, no, that's separate. There's the gun, I assume. Nice. Right. I think that'll do us. To say we'll have a look back a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Mine's currently drying over there, as you can see. It's all drying off. So it's looking all right. I think what we'll do is then we'll give it a lacquer coat once that's in, just to make it all nicely go. So that's going through very nicely. We'll see how that sort of dries out in about a week, even though it has got rapid drying thinners in it as well, but we'll see how that pops along. So very nice. Right, show us where you to, Andy.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I've got right. It's a bit of a it's a bit
sounds like
game of Jenga. Right. So I've got these bits here, which are different colours to the main ones that I'm doing at the moment, because the main ones are brown,
yeah.
and the brown ones are. Oh, this is where I drop them all over the floor. They're all here.
Are they?
Primed, ready to.
I think you need to
Bits at the
change your
bottom of the
camera
bits that I
angle.
sprayed yesterday, which are his body,
Yeah.
I'm sure I've done too many bits because say he's either an octopus who's got
Extra arms and legs.
2 bums and about 8 legs and 8 arms. But yeah, these bits here are the ones that I'm doing now that are on. Yeah, all these bits. Well, these are all a different brown, shall I say? So I'm going to mix up using my original brown with a bit of something else to alter the shade slightly. Even though in the actual plastic it was quite a different contrast, but I don't want it that much contrasty. Yeah, so yeah, we're getting there. Definitely getting there. It's pretty much the last of the painting. There's a bit more to do later on. Maybe his gloves are black with yellow fingers, which I need to do. But I want to sort of get this lot done, ready. So that's the main part of it, and I can sort of start putting them together. And when I get to another bit, I can sort of start painting the last of the bits.
Fair enough.
Hopefully, I'll have it all together tomorrow.
Excellent. Hold on, I've lost my thing here. Hold on, one sec. Nathan, how's it going?
Well, it's in a clamp, so
That's a big clamp.
clamp for a little length. But I've just done super glue on the top seam, so I don't have any ghost seam problems. And then I've put a load of extra thin cement underneath. I think this afternoon I'll get it finished, like construction wise, and then ready for paint. Maybe tomorrow.
It's a good job you got a massive vice, isn't it?
Yeah. I just sort of used a bit of brute force and super glue just to sort of throw it together. So let that dry over lunch and then attack it with sanders this afternoon.
Cool. Very good. And Matt?
Not a lot, if I'll be perfectly honest. Not much further on than I was this morning with it.
Well, you've been titivating, haven't you, this morning?
Yeah, I've just been doing a bit of detail painting, but nothing exciting. I'm just going to drain. I've just got some oils down, so I'm going to be weathering this afternoon. So I was really waiting. Hey?
On your wheels.
Well, yeah, that took all of 10 minutes. Yeah, not much further on, but it will be this afternoon because, like I say, I can actually get onto a bit of weathering and fading and a bit of dry brushing and whatever with oil, so that'll bring it to life a little bit, I reckon.
You have such an old kit, it doesn't look bad, does it?
I think it looks all right, to be honest.
Oh, it looks all right, yeah, absolutely. You'd never think that's a 70s kit.
I think it's earlier than that. I think it's a 60s kit,
60s kit, yeah.
Yeah. It just baffles me, like the fire truck in it, of where they've got that fire truck from. And how they've come to that conclusion of the fire truck. Because doing a bit of research, it's like there was a version of the back, but it was on a Ford cab.
Yeah.
And then because that's on I think it's an Austin K8 or something. I think the cab was. And yeah, there's just no anything. So I don't know everything. I don't know. I need to do a bit of research on it.
It could have been a field mod or something, an RAF base, just to.
I've got no idea. It's like I say, it's a completely different cabin stuff for the proper one that they did, and they never did them in red either. They were never red, so I don't even know where they've got the red bit from.
Right.
It's just really bizarre. But yeah, look, for anybody, because everybody will know this. But yeah, just a piece of fiction that is completely, which is really odd for Airfix at the time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Perhaps somebody in chat will know and they can tell me later on or whatever. But yeah, the back of it is actually a genuine thing. It's just the cab's completely wrong. And like I said, it's red and they never did them in red. So don't know. It's quite a cool box art. I do like the box art.
It is nice box art.
I am going to save that box art because I do like these early ones. It's you've got quite dynamic, aren't they? To say the least.
Yeah, definitely. Just to ask GeForce there about reverse action tweezers. If you put them in the old internet, you'll come up. We can sell them. PM stock them, don't they? Reverse action tweezers.
Yeah, we can get them. To be fair,
to be honest, you can get them really cheap online.
You can get them. Yeah, we've got the Tamiya ones. I think.
Yeah, you got the Tamiya, which are the posh ones. But if you just want them, if you just put in reverse action tweezers, you'll come up with thousands of them on eBay or Amazon and that, and they're dirt cheap.
Yeah.
So yes. Definitely.
So anyway. Just before we stop for lunch.
Yes.
Peter's in chat. Peter, you need to build a Matchbox kit this afternoon.
Yes, I think you should.
Yeah.
Just say I've literally got primer. It's all on. So this afternoon we are going to be putting on titanium. So as I say, it's not that colour. It's that colour. No, a bit more. That colour. So she's going to be titanium this afternoon, and then obviously we'll work on the base and the bits while this is drying and stuff like that. But hopefully by tomorrow she'll be done. Well, no, by today she'll be done and painted, and then tomorrow we'll be detailing out and all the rest of it, a little bit of weathering, try and do something a bit flash with the base, things like that as well. So that's the plan. But yeah, no, she's gone together very well, actually. Good morning's work on that particular one. Just to answer a couple of things as well. Chris, shush, yes. You'll get me into trouble, Chris.
Wait, I've just done it. Yeah, Chris has just come up trump.
Shush, Chris, you're going to drop me right in it. That's all I'm going to say.
No, Chris has just come up. Chris O'Neill has now, you've got to give him lifetime membership for this because he's just come up with the golden bullet. The golden ticket.
Golden bullet, yeah, it's going to kill me doing it. That's the whole point.
No, you'll love it.
Yes. Anyway, it has. This morning has gone very, very quickly, I must admit. It has flown by. But just before we go, we have got a couple of little shout-outs. Don't forget, we're doing 25% off flooring model stuff, all the washes, all the pigments, and obviously the merch has got a discount as well on all of it as well. The mouse mat actually comes with a full sticker set, the big stickers as well, not the little ones, the big stickers, and the collector's card sets as well. That comes in there. It's just I've never put it on there, but they all do come with that. And again, we've got a little bit off, obviously, the bottles. Sanders, the two ones here. Again, once these are gone, that's it. There is no more. We haven't had any manufacturing done at all, and we're not planning on having any done in the future. So once they are gone, they are gone. We've got, to be honest, 71 packs of these guys. So if you want one of those, there's a discount on that one as well. You can get it there. If you do want to join up, a couple of people have asked during the show, pop over to the membership section. We've got it down there. You can come in via Patreon, £4 a month. Obviously, or if you're in the UK, chances are the easiest way you can come through directly to the site. Shoot me an email just saying you're in the UK. But if you go onto Patreon, that takes you to over to here. It's just £4 a month. So just literally go onto Flooring Models there. You can watch the videos directly. You can see any video that goes up goes directly onto Patreon that day. And obviously, don't forget, only 50% of what we do, in fact, it's less than that, 40% of what we do actually is on YouTube. The rest of it is all squirreled away for private shows and stuff like that. So if you're on about those, you can do those there. PM Models has got its sale on as well, so it's 15% off all kits down in there. So it's just automatic at checkout. You just go through, find a manufacturer, and then it's 15% off any of the manufacturers down there. Plus, we've got 25% off. These are all brand new kits as well. That's down in here. Who's got the hissing in the background? Someone's got, oh, that's it. It stopped. But anyway, we've got all of that down in here. 25% off of our mega ongoing sale. So we've got lots of different bits down in there. So during the break, go off and have a look at these great things. And we've got another sales area, and it's different sale prices for these ones as well. So these are all down in here as well. So we've got some nice stuff down in here. B52, anyone? That one's quite nice. The old Kamaz. Very nice as well. Something a little bit different.
But brand new, that. Brand new, just released. But
absolutely.
Yeah.
But, well, there you go. We're good like that. But again, loads of stuff down in here. So if you fancy grabbing yourself anything, grab them there. So they are limited stocks as well. And just a nice final thing, if you're in the US, we've got High Altitude Hobbies. They're doing 10% off all flooring models, bits and pieces as well. So if you go down, you can see it just down in here. That's them. You can pop in there. And obviously, you can get your discount from them directly as we make our way through. That's it.
So when are we announcing the group builds and SIGs?
I would say 2:10 this afternoon.
So at 2:10 this afternoon, you can find out whether or not Phil has got a SIG or a group build that he can fit a 124 scale Harrier into.
Excuse me.
Hey, there will be now. We'll work one out over the course of the next 2 hours.
Shush now. Anyway, what's going to happen now, guys? We're going to have a little bit of a comfort break, even though we haven't got John here because he'll need the loo by now. But Andy will probably need it anyway. So we will leave it right there, and we'll be back with you at 2 o'clock. The stream will restart. There'll be a new player down below where you see it today. So 10 o'clock will be at the top. Click on the one below. You'll see it pop up. And if you're watching on YouTube, it will appear in your feed anyway.
I've got my new flooring mug. It'll.
Have you? I will get a coffee in my new one. We've only got 21 mugs left, members. 21 mugs. That's it.
I can fill it up if I need to.
Oh, yeah. Just refill for Lucasade. Warm Lucasade. Nice. Let's hope he doesn't need a number 2. Anyway, we will leave it right there on that lovely note as we all go off and have something to eat. But we are back at 2 o'clock, and obviously we're going to run through to probably God knows when. And we'll be back with you obviously tomorrow in the morning and afternoon as well. But say, please have a look around obviously on the Flooring Model store, the PM store, and High Altitude Hobbies during the break. And we'll see you all again at 2 o'clock, hopefully. If not, happy modelling. Take care. We'll see you later, everybody. Say goodbye, gentlemen.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, hold on. I've got to press stop. There we go.